So many things baffles me so much. So many things gives me sleepless nights. Most especially when it comes to married people. I'm talking about men, married men.
Another one.
In as much as I am still very much single, there are things I have seen in the life of married men that sometimes I begin to reason. Do these people really know what they are doing, or they are just overdoing? Do you know that some married men think because they pay a bride price on a woman, now the woman's life belongs to them? You can't get here. Some married men today in our world think because they pay the bride price of this lady, that what they paid is life price of that woman. Mr. Man, what is really your problem? Do you know that what you paid is called bride price, not life price?
You get it? If you don't get it,
imagine the two together, you will see that there is a lot of difference. You will see that there is a lot of difference between the two. You get it? Okay, listen and listen really good. What you paid is called bride price, not life price.
Oh, Mumu, not too much.
Because you pay a bride price of a lady or a woman, you not think that the life of that woman belongs to you. That you now owe that woman, you owe her nothing.
You are a Mumu man.
You are not the owner of her. Do you know that she, that is your wife, has 100% of her rights?
Is that you?
She has come to be a helper, not a slave.
Kasongo, yeah.
You get it? That because you pay a bride price, that is cultural. It is called cultural. It's just obeying the culture. It was not written anywhere or mandatory anywhere that because you have paid the bride price of this lady, all her lives now depends on you. That you now owe her life. That all her decisions, whatever you decide, is what she does. No, okay? That's not right.
I don't want peace.
That she is your wife doesn't mean that she don't have right to her choices and her decision.
you get it?
So many broken homes today, they normally blame only the women. They normally blame the women most especially. Most of 100% broken homes I have seen today, 90% of blame always goes to the women. And I begin to imagine, and I begin to think, and I put in my time to reason about these things. And I've come to say that most of all the broken homes, 60% most time, is the fault of men. In homes today, in marriages today, men are mostly the first to cheat.
This man.
Yeah, I know so many people will get me wrong now, but I don't care who will support or not. I say when it comes to homes today, marriage, most of the people that normally cheat is the men.
Another one.
It's hardly you see a wife that will be the first to cheat. When you see a wife that first cheat, that means she never loved that man from the first beginning.
You get it? If you don't get it,
Either she married the man out of hunger of money, or she married that man out of pressure from family, or she married that man out of her way. That woman is 90% likely to cheat. Yeah. But now, when it comes to men, a man will still marry you out of 100% of his own way, out of 100% of his own choice, out of 100% of his own decision, out of 100% of his own making. But you will see that man will still be the first to go outside.
Oh, Mumu, not too much.
Now we begin to wonder.
Not be juju
Why?
that.
Some say that it is nature of men, that men are meant to cheat. And I'm here to correct that impression and said is a lie. That is a false lie attached or tagged to men.
you get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
It's not in the blood of men to cheat. It's not in the blood of men to be a cheater. But I feel that so many men have seen how life been, and they have taken it upon themselves that they have rebranded to be the nature of men. It's not in the nature of men to cheat. Because when you fail the law, when you misunderstood the law of God, you will put yourself, or you will be in a place that you will be cheating. You will think that it is in your nature as a man to be a cheating man. And you forgot that every work has a repay day or a payday. You get it here. That is not where I'm going today. My teachings today is Mr. Man, because you married that woman, because you paid the bride price of that woman, does not give you the 100% right over her life.
Another one.
Does not give you 100% right over her head. Does not give you 100% right to influence her decisions. She has her own life to live, okay? She has her own decisions to make. She has her own choice to choose. She has her own things to do. Just the same way she's supporting you as her husband, you should equally support her in her own dream.
You get it?
Yes. You know, it got me so angry that in our world today, so many women have lost their dreams. So many have killed their dreams trying to please their husband. Yeah.